SWIFT, the Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunication, is going through a midlife crisis. The network operator is the backbone of payment services for more than 11,000 institutions across more than 200 countries and territories, including banks and corporations. If a bank is wiring money to someone, chances are SWIFT is involved somewhere along the way. The transaction messaging behemoth touts a failure is not an option level of security. That includes its data centers in 3 low-profile locations in Switzerland, the Netherlands, Virginia, and a 4th operation site known only to a handful of SWIFT executives. But a series of recent cyber attacks targeting banks raises questions about the security of the SWIFT network and the global banking system's heavy reliance on it. SWIFT says its core messaging platform is uncompromised. SWIFT began in Belgium in 1973 as a cooperative of 239 banks, aiming to replace Telex. By the time the system went live in 1977, its 518 member banks from 22 countries were sending 51,700 messages a day. Daily message volumes on SWIFT exceeded 25 million in July 2016, and the network now handles more than 6 billion messages a year. The company continues to grow rapidly, adding a range of ancillary products and services. It also has been adding operations in emerging markets, which sometimes have less sophisticated security practices and have been the source of recent customer breaches. In 2015, hackers stole $9 million from a bank customer of SWIFT in Ecuador and attempted another attack on a bank in Vietnam. In February 2016, hackers walked away with $81 million from Bangladesh's central bank, which had an account with the New York Fed. The hackers have not been identified. SWIFT's authentication process is designed to check that a message's sender and receiver are who they say they are. But if hackers gain control of a user's credentials, SWIFT may not detect the intrusion until it's too late. SWIFT also considers user-end security to be the responsibility of its customers. It doesn't always audit customer sites to ensure compliance with network guidelines. SWIFT revealed in September 3 new cyber breaches, without disclosing their scale or locations or the banks affected. More breaches may have occurred since then. The recent breaches at customer sites are forcing SWIFT to make crucial changes in the way it operates. It has hired cyber forensic teams, distributed software patches, and is publishing anonymized incident reports on a restricted part of its network so that users can track attack developments. SWIFT's lead regulator is the National Bank of Belgium, which is asking the company to continuously report developments. Overall, SWIFT is overseen by the world's largest central banks, including the U.S. Federal Reserve, which is actively monitoring SWIFT's response to cyber attacks. A significant global outage would slow payments to a crawl. SWIFT isn't the only messaging service for large payments, but it is easily the most popular one, and switching to alternatives would be possible but difficult. SWIFT's progress reports will be closely watched, given its mission-critical role in banking.